Hey, how's it going, everyone? WTFSexyHeadphones here. Happy Wednesdays or Thursdays to you guys. Long time no see. So let's do a quick Stalker updates on some of the most recent updates that I haven't got to hit you guys up with. Probably already seen them, but in case you live under a rock, in case for some reason I'm your only news source, I highly doubt it. But just in case. Um, Here's some of the most recent updates that I found rather interesting or fun. So one of the things that I talked about in a vlog a while ago was my hope that they would do a new mutant or two for Stalker 2. Now, while we all love this mutants in Stalker, who doesn't enjoy a bloodsucker popping up on you after being invisible and just scaring the living bejesus out of you? Who doesn't love that? It's just a great time, just screaming out of nowhere. If any of you guys watch my Let's Plays, I scream in your ear a lot when that happens. Enjoyable for all of us, I'm certain. But nevertheless, it'd be really neat to shake things up a little bit, do something new. And I love creepy creatures, so for me, I'm always excited to have more extra creepy creatures in there. I love the mutants. So on International Cat Day, Stalker announced that they are adding a new mutant called a Bayun, B-A-Y-U-N. Apologies if I can't pronounce that right. Pretty much what it is a cat from Russian folklore that is said to be able to mimic human speech as well as lull people to sleep to rob or consume them. That sounds fucking cool as shit. I'm really hoping they utilize those folklore features because we already have a mutant cat in the game. If it ends up being, like, it looks cool. Like, if you've seen the picture, if not, post around. It looks cool. But if they just make it like a normal cat, like, what? Like, you know, a boar, the cats that's already in the game, like a flesh pig. Like, it looks cool, but, like, none too exciting because, you know, it doesn't really do much different but, you know, be an angry mutant, right? But if they utilize those abilities and they make sure to, like, get folklore with it, that would be so cool. It makes me think, like, the mimicking voices and things, it makes me think of Wendigo, aka Skinwalkers. If I recall right, they can mimic voices as well as sounds and I think shapeshift as well, if I recall right. It's been a while since I've done Wendigo stuff. But that, it makes me think of the Wendigo and I'm like, that would be really cool. Like, think of it. You're in the game, you just hear someone calling for help. One of your little stalkers is out there. Maybe Nimble went back to nimbling around the zone again. Like he's, you know, after he's finally untraumatized from being kidnapped in the very first game. And now he's like, I'm back in the zone. Not that he ever left the zone, but you know, we don't see him out and about anymore. He kind of just chilling. But maybe Nimble's out there and he's all like, help me, bro, help me. And you're like, oh my God, not Nimble. Like, Nimble needs to live, right? And you go to save Nimble. And then you go into like a cave all of a sudden and it's dark. And then what if like you were just in a cat den and then you just see like these glowing eyes around you everywhere. And then like there's just like mimicking voices, like creepy distorted voices like coming from all around you. This is what it looks like, right? Like, can you feel it? Would that not be the coolest? That would be so neat. Please, GSC, I really hope you plan on not just making like a cat, like a normal mutant cat. Like, you gotta utilize some of this folklore stuff. That would be, like, come on, like, how cool? Like, let me know if you guys have ideas, but how cool that'd be if you get lured into a trap by like a bunch of creepy cats and stuff like that, because they're like mimicking your homies. Oh, that'd be so sweet. I really hope. I really hope that they don't make them like, again, like a boar, things like that, just like your classic mutant. I really hope they give them like a special ability again, like controllers, bearers, things like that. I hope they utilize that because that will really just elevate that creep factor. And I want to be, if you guys, you guys tell me, I don't know if you're the same, but when I first started playing Stalker, I found the game creepy because you didn't know what was going to happen. Now, unless a bloodsucker pops up in my face and it's like a jump scare, if you will, I don't find Stalker creepy because I already know what's going to happen. Like the underground lab, we already know that bloodsucker is going to pop up there. Not that creepy. So I'm excited for hopefully new like scary factors because like I haven't really been like, again, you guys have heard me scream in your ear a million times about like a jump scare. That obviously happens, but like I haven't been like anxious, creeped out by Stalker in a little bit just because, again, once you play it through it, you know what's going to happen where, like, you don't really have that surprise anymore where you're on edge, like, oh my God, what's about, you know what I mean? So, yeah. I would love more of that creep factor. I really would. And I'm kind of hoping that they'll have more mutants. Again, I just love creepy creatures, so I would like it if they still had a few others. Like, it'd be neat if we had a few others. I've seen so many, a handful of concept like mutant art by fellow stalkers and it looks really cool. I like, again, the creepier the better for me. I've seen like some really creepy stuff, so I hope they do have more creepier things or even something bigger, like another really big mutant like the Thunder Chickens, or chimeras. Can think. Anyway, next update. I think they just announced this one today. There is a Ukrainian franchise market store called Silpo, S-I-L-P-O, I think is what it was, Silpo, I want to say. Correct me if I'm wrong, feel free. That they have designed and decorated with Stalker 2, and it looks so cool. Like, they just showed some photos. Again, I believe it's today. If you guys haven't seen it, it's on their Discord. I'll also throw some photos up here so you guys can see. But, you know, they put on their Discord, you know, the GSC Facebook page, as well as the official Stalker Facebook page. And I love seeing stuff like this just because for a while, Stalker was so up and down. Like, we were going to get Stalker 2, and then it was, you know, no, we're not. And then it was talk that maybe it'd come back again, but nah. Like, you know, we were holding on hope for Stalker 2 for so long, and it's been such an uphill battle more, but like a roller coaster too of trying to get this game, that there's always like that innate fear of like, what if something happens, especially with what's going on right now in the world. But it's like, what if something happens where once again, like Stalker like doesn't come out? And seeing like the big advertisements for this just like makes me so happy, because like it just makes it feel so much real. It just makes it so much more alive. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm rambling and just sounding like a psychotic fan right now. Y'all let me know. But it's really cool. So anyway, so they have like a little like bloodsucker sign in there. They have literally like Stalker 2 on the wall, a handful of other things that I can't think of off the top of my head, but it looks so cool. And I'm like, I wish I could go there. I'm like, if anyone lives wherever that store is that they just put up, feel free to take some sweet Stalker photos, man. If anyone lives around that store, take some sweet Stalker photos. Send them our way. We would love to see them. That would be so cool. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, check it out. Again, I'll throw photos up here and stuff for you guys to take a look. But I just like, I don't know if it's just because like, I'm super nerdy or whatever, but I just love seeing stuff like this because it just makes it come to life so much more. And then realistically, the Stalker world has been kept alive by the community like the last like decade and then some, you know what I mean? Like, Stalker has been kept alive by the diehard fans, the veterans, like the people who are so passionate about it. And it's just awesome to see it come to life in a bigger way, because, you know, before it's us keeping alive. It's the modders and the gamers and stuff like that who just won't put the game down, keeping alive. So I find it just so cool to like see the advertisements for Stalker 2, because like it feels like it's like truly coming back now, like it's alive again, like it feels like it's breathing again. It's just cool. I love it, you guys. I'm sorry, I'm just really excited. I can't go to that store. I wish I could, but if you guys can for me so I can live vicariously through you, send some pictures my way, that'd be super sweet. But yeah, I'm just nerding out on it. Like, I think it would be so cool to see that in real life, and the fact that there's a store designed like one of my favorite video games, like it has like that would be so, like, can you imagine just shopping there and just like seeing like your favorite shit, like just your favorite game just on the wall, and cool. I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. Anyway, if any of you guys live over there, yeah, if you can take some pictures vicariously, let me live through you. That'd be great. Anyway, that's all the Stalker updates. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your feelings are. Last, just quick update on why I disappeared for a bit. Not like I feel like any of you guys probably care at this point, because that's just all the time. But quick updates on life. John finally moved his butt out here, so finally got my John here. Him and his dad drove out not too long ago, was helping him, you know, get unpacked, get everything settled, things like that, and I've just kind of been hanging out with him, you know. And then on top of that, we now finally have a buyer. We got our house to market. A day later, we had a buyer for our house and a couple of offers, and now we are in the process of getting our house closed in about a week or two. So we're finally almost done with the house process. I'm so excited. Just because, you know, it's nice not to have to worry about it. So that's what's been going on, you guys. Just John's finally back here, so I've just been spending time with him and, you know, just doing whatever. So, yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys the rest of this week in some more Stalker. Thank you guys all for watching. Bye! Feel my power!